Hello, my name is Dr. Ravi Chandra, and I've just published my latest post at eastwindezine.com. And it's about the proceedings of a 3-hour conference on Donald Trump called The More Dangerous Case of Donald Trump. All 3 hours are linked, and I encourage you to watch as much of it as you can. The conference was hosted and organized by Dr. Bandy Lee, forensic psychiatrist who should win the Nobel Peace Prize. She's so amazing, and you will get a lot of insight and a real look at democracy and civic virtue. You will also get a deep look at the dangers posed by Donald Trump. And this is very realistic, very fact based opinions of experts and mental health experts as well. So I came away with 4 cardinal insights. Number 1, cardinal risk feature 1. Donald Trump's biggest single point failure, his fatal flaw, is that he doesn't listen to anyone he dislikes or disagrees with. And worse yet, he attacks. This stems from his extreme focus on his own self interest as opposed to the interests of the country, and his delusional insistence on his own authority and will above all experts. That makes him disruptive, but he is very dangerous. Cardinal risk factor 2, and this is particularly for us as a population, we are all vulnerable, especially to self-interested people. To paraphrase Emory University psychologist Dr. Drew Weston, the founders of the country feared populists and knew that there is a flaw in human nature, that we are all vulnerable to demagogues who draw out the passions of the mob, the lowest demons of our nature. So that's our risk factor. We are all vulnerable. And the antidote is that we need compassion and kindness for our vulnerability, and also just really virtue-minded leaders. Cardinal risk factor 3, a delusional dissociation from reality caused by his own self-serving narrative. Everything has to fit this narrative that's good for him. So this gets him delusional. It gets him wrapped around stories. There's some people who think he's the dark Messiah. I mean, they think he's like King Cyrus of the Bible. I mean, they will do anything to justify their own beliefs, and this is very dangerous. He is a dangerous charismatic, as opposed to a destructive charismatic, as opposed to a reparative charismatic. So he tries to project his wounds out onto the population and have them kind of be activated by his wounds and look for his enemies, etc. And it's all a detachment from reality, and we're living in a very surreal emotional and psychic reality right now. Finally, and this was all marked out in great detail, number 4, cardinal risk feature 4, Trump is a threat to democracy and democratic institutions, which he would destroy with his autocratic and factional interest. So it's not about us for him. It's all about what he can gain, and it's a very exploitative frame of mind. Now, exploitation is probably one of the most popular topics at psychologytoday.com. We're all worried about gaslighters, narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths. Crime dramas are the most popular, but we're living in an intense era of exploitation of the psyche and potential worsening of that. So please go check out eastwindezine.com. Get the links to the conference. Please watch it. More conference videos and shorts to come through that link on the post. Thank you very much. And go vote. Please vote.